So I've got another scenario here, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, and that's juices and smoothies. And I have a smoothie here, which I pre-made myself. So as I mentioned, and Angie mentioned before, we don't recommend using FODZYME with water, but it's best to add the powder directly to the food or beverage that's high in FODMAPs. So what we mean here is the closer the FODZYME and enzymes are to the FODMAP molecules, the better, right? What happens when you drink it with a glass of water is you're physically separating enzymes from FODMAPs they're meant to break down. And well, of course, we don't want to do that. We want them to be as close to each other as possible so they can interact, integrate, and do their own little magic. What I have here is a green smoothie. It's not got like only high FODMAP ingredients, but it has banana, it has a yogurt base, and it has quite a lot of spinach, hence the color. That's all high in fructan and lactose, of course. And what we're going to do is use this little magic powder, as I'm sure you're familiar with, and add this directly to the glass. And of course, because it's a liquid, it's fairly easy to mix it in. I'm just going to stir it in with a spoon here, and just let it work its magic. But there are a few or a couple ways we can actually do it with a juice or a smoothie. So if you make it yourself, and sorry, 1 second, it's good. If you make it yourself at home, you can actually add FODZYME directly to the blender with your ingredients. And of course, the blender will do the mixing for you and do a wonderful job with it. In here, in this case, I pre-done the blending before the session because I didn't want to make too much noise. So I added it directly to the glass. And if you buy it in a shop or any kind of smoothie cafe or anything like that, you can of course add it directly to the bottle or the glass and shake it all up, and of course mix it in if you have something to mix it in with. Yeah, so now it's mixed in and working itself on the FODMAPs. I just wanted to mention another thing, that if you pre-make a batch and actually you add FODZYME to the mixer, to the blender, and you want to keep it in the fridge for later, that's absolutely fine. So once FODZYME is actually mixed in with FODMAPs and starts to activate, there's no reversing of that process. So it's absolutely fine to keep it in the fridge. Of course, dosing wise, as both Angie and David mentioned, it's very individual. But I would say for the amount of spinach and banana and yogurt I used, 1 dose was sufficient, but of course, very individual. So now it's all mixed in. I'm here to enjoy. And I think we're back to Angie from here. Cheers.